Welcome to the fall real estate market. Despite the COVID-19, the real estate market in Vancouver has a life on its own. One of the common questions is still, how is the real estate market these days? Despite what you hear from media, social media, it's very important to analyze what happened in your neighborhood by the property type. As a realtor, it's very important to analyze three important factors if you're planning to make a move a few blocks away or a few bridges away. So let's look at those. One of the most important things is the month of inventory. MOI, also known as month of inventory, is very important statistic to analyze to understand how the supply and demand affect the prices and whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market. As you can see, compared to last year, the month of inventory went up, and that has an effect on the benchmark prices. Sales types. The second most important parameter to consider is sale comparison by property type. As you can see from this chart, detached properties have been going up in sale since last year by 55.1%. What does it mean? That means more people are moving away from condo, townhome living to find their own picket fences, perhaps in Fraser Valley or Port Moody. Townhouses also have been up a little bit, but apartments not as much compared to last year. Third and final point of this real estate analysis is the economics. Even though this wasn't my strong suit in school, I had to learn it pretty fast. Real estate is affecting a lot by economics these days. Oh, look who walked in. Dave, hey, welcome.
Good morning, Michael.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's appropriate time, Dave. We were just talking about economics and mortgages and how this affects the consumer these days. I want you to tell viewers about yourself and tell us more what's happening out there.
Certainly, Michael. Thank you for having me. As Michael's indicated, I'm Dave McIntyre with TD Canada Trust, manager of mortgages. I've been in the real estate and banking industry for approximately 20 years, exclusively on the mortgage side. And we are what we're referred to as wholesale bankers. So we're not branch retail bankers. We accommodate only mortgages and secured line of credits for the real estate industry.
So what do you have seen in the past 3 to 4 months in the real estate, in the mortgage world?
Yeah, so there's been several changes in mortgage world, especially at the beginning of March when COVID started to pursue the world economies. Technically, the biggest advance that we have seen from the bank is the decrease in the prime lending rate. The economies of scale were firing on all cylinders earlier in the year, Michael, and what that means to us at the bank initially, that this was not a financial crisis. So where we are today is a little bit of a different story. What it's enabled the bank to do is to bring the prime lending rate down considerably, which will allow borrowers and mortgage seekers, to qualify for more money under the given stress test.
I see the ever I've seen in my entire life, the lowest interest rates ever, hovering around 2.2%, depending on the qualification.
That's right.
So what do you foresee happening for the fall? I don't expect you to have a crystal ball, like mine is broken, but what do you foresee happening?
Yeah, so I've been asked that question quite a bit, Michael, and we've seen a lot of pent-up demand here locally in Vancouver for, larger size mortgages. What we're seeing is a transition of young families out of, say, 2-bedroom condos and smaller townhomes. They're trying to escalate to get into a single-family home now. They feel that opportunity presents itself a little bit more so now due to the lower rate of financing, and again, that allows them to qualify higher on.
So they have more buying power, and they want to skip that step, not to buy a townhouse or duplex, but move to suburbs where they can have their picket fences home, and they have more space.
That's right, and the younger families are taking this time again to push up and maybe a little bit out into the valley a bit, and again, like the values, we're still seeing values, as you know, Mike, to still be going up considerably. So we're still seeing the young families get there, but also we're seeing a little bit of help from mom and dad, you know, in a couple of different areas there.
Thank you. If anyone has any particular questions, feel free to reach out to Dave. I'm happy to partner with Dave because he's the person who can do it if anyone can. So his contact information is right below or at the end of this video.
Thanks you so much. You're welcome. Great to be a part of the team, Mike. Thank you so much.